magnificent morning, awesome afternoon, and excellent evening to those around the world, especially the people of South Asia. This is Carla from known also from the Learn English by Speaking English show, as well as interviews I do with Rehan Alawawa, and also my Mindful show. But today I'm here to speak to people from South Asia. I have Victor Irving.
You can't. Every time you say it now, you're gonna laugh, aren't you?
I won't be able to say it easily anymore. And Huang, who I can't pronounce any more of her name, so she'll introduce herself. And while I get this show on the road, this is just my conversation. You can be from anywhere in the world. We do want people from South Asia here. But come talk to us. We're talking about the cultures and the ways of life around the world. And basically, right now, it's for South Asia. Victor, do you want to introduce yourself? And then we'll go on to Huang.
I am Victor Irving Jenkins. I live in Sacramento, California, and it is daylight saving time, and I am excited to be awake. My habits are I just need an excuse to wake up early in the morning. I like speaking with Carla. I like being a part of her show. I like interacting with the rest of the world, and I like
Speak
interacting with
slower. You
Hung.
are speaking way too fast for people.
What I like most of all, ladies and gentlemen, is for Carla to tell me, "You're speaking too fast." No, really. I apologize for speaking so rapidly. Being excited is my natural way of being, but I must be a little altruistic. That's a word you can learn. And think of the
Give
other
them the
guy.
meaning. Now that you have used it, explain it to them because these are new words for them.
Altruistic. Altruistic. That means doing something for the good of others without focusing on ourselves, which most of us tend to do. Charity is a form of altruism, and that's the now form of altruistic. Anytime you decide that you're going to do something, particularly something that may be your life's work, to help other people, that's described as altruism, or that's called being altruistic. And now I move the virtual microphone from my lips to Dr. Nguyen. Hello, Dr. Nguyen. How are you today?
Hello, Victor.
Excuse me, Huang, explain to him how to pronounce your name because it isn't Huan. He needs to know. Help him learn this.
Of course, of course. First of all, I love to say that's very interesting to say like a magnificent morning, fantastic afternoon, and wonderful evening, right? Wherever you are, we are here to talk with you. So please call me Huang, Victor. This is my main name. My first name is Huang. Can you call my name? Huang, please.
Huang.
Thank you. That's sweet. Thank you. Huong. Huang is my main name and my first name. Nguyen is my family name or my father's name. Nguyen. Yep. My surname are T2. Yep. Nguyen T2 Huang is my full name. But please call me Huang. Right?
Okay, Huang.
Thank you. So sweet of you. Thank you. And I'm a teacher, a lecturer in a government university. The place I work now is about 100 kilometers away from Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam. I have been teaching marketing, economics, and international business for more than 17 years with more than 10,000 students. They are from different countries and different provinces in Vietnam. Teaching is my passion. Obviously, such a long journey with 17 years, right? Apart from that, I really love talking with international friends to broaden my mind and enrich my knowledge. So that's why I keep joining Carla shows and other people Zoom meetings and clubs to enrich myself, to improve and develop myself as well. Thank you so much for having me in this section. And I'm so happy to see all of you. I'm available and ready to be here to talk with you, to communicate with you in English. Yes, of course. Thank you, Carla and Victor.
And what a sweet introduction. Okay, Sonia, can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, Victor. Hello, everyone. My name is Sania Murtaza, and I'm from Pakistan. I'm student. I have done my graduation in clinical psychology, and now I have applied for my master's program to pursue my further studies in the same field. Beside that, I'm English content writer for one of online websites, and I've also worked as a assistant psychologist in 2 hospitals. And I joined different meetings in order to talk to different people from different regions of the world, because I like to be part of these kind of meetings where I can interact with new people, know their culture, their values, know about their festivals. So I'm really interested in that. So for that reason, today I have also joined Carla in order to know Victor, Huang, Carla's culture more and more. So thank you for having me here.
Sonia, what language do you do your content writing in?
I write in English.
Okay.
I do article writing.
You do it in English, right?
Yeah.
And people read it in English, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Do they understand what you write?
Yeah, absolutely.
Then I have a question for you. Why are you so nervous about your IELTS test?
Oh my God, that's Carla, when it comes to writing, I can do it. But when it comes to speaking, I'm really nervous because I'm not used to of it. Because in Pakistan, like even though in English medium schools, when I was a child, teachers doesn't used to speak English with the students, but we were taught English when it came to writing, when it came to reading. We were able to read, we were able to write, but when it came to speaking, as we were not used to of speaking English language, so we face difficulty by interacting with other people in speaking. So most of the problem is when we speak. There isn't any problem when we write.
I'm going to stop you right there because I have a major concern with you about this. You're saying speaking is more difficult than reading and writing, correct? Yes or no? You need to answer. I need you to respond.
Sorry, Carla, can you repeat the question? Because your voice was breaking, so okay. I didn't quite got what you were saying.
And because of that, I am going to make Victor a co-host because there could be a problem with my internet off and on. It's not as good as it normally is where I am right now. Sonia, listen to me. Your concern is speaking in English, correct?
Carla, are you saying that you are speaking in English?
Listen to the question.
You're
You're
breaking up. I'll ask her
Your
for you.
voice is
okay.
breaking.
Can you hear me
Mhm.
well enough? Please do that.
Sonia, can you hear me without breaking up?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Carla's question is, you're saying speaking English is harder than reading and writing it?
Yeah, because it's because of the thing that we have faced. Like, I'm not saying that now I am nervous speaking, because I am doing it and I'm not nervous enough. But I was just in order to answer the question, I just told that, yeah, when it comes to reading and writing, we feel much confident, because we are used to of reading and writing since our childhood. But when it comes to speaking, I have just recently started speaking to people, or in communicating with people in English. I wasn't into speaking with people in English, so I am a little bit struggling with it in order to get improved, in order to make myself better. But still, I am trying it. I'm not lagging behind. I'm not nervous sitting at home, afraid of speaking. But it's a fact that when it comes to especially Indians and Pakistanis, because our curriculum, our educational system, all books are in English. But we, as no one speaks us in English language, so we often face difficulty communicating in only when it comes to communication. But when it comes to writing and reading, we are good at that.
I
Okay.
completely understand what she said, Carla.
I do too. But the point goes further. We can understand her, and we can understand her very well. This lady is so determined to pass the test where she can do all three things. Her nervousness, her concern about doing it can keep her from learning, from doing it. She's so nervous she wasn't going to come speak because she needed to practice her English. Her bad point, her main concern is I can't speak English. This is what she needs to practice. Now, if she keeps on studying 24/7, she isn't going to do well, because she'll come to the test and she'll be so nervous that she will lose her ability to do anything. She needs to give up all this nervousness that she's going through. It's not worth it, and she needs to relax.
She has sent a note that says she can't hear you.
Can you please repeat what I said? Did you hear me? Yeah.
Oh, I can hear I can hear you fine, but you said a lot.
Well, explain it very shortly. The important thing is that she knows how to read,
Oh.
she knows how to write, and has no problems. She doesn't have any problems speaking English either. But this is what she needs to work on, and she needs to relax.
Carla is saying it is clear that you know how to read and write English. It's also clear that you speak English well. She is saying that your tendency to be anxious about the upcoming test can hurt you. What you can best serve yourself with is by doing what you're doing. You are speaking English and we all understand you. So she'd like for you to perish the tendency to be nervous about taking the test, because you're going to do fine. And I
Okay,
want to
Carla.
and I want to point out that you have two other things that I'm looking at. One, some people have anxiety taking tests, and that could be at work, right? And if you have anxiety taking tests, that might hurt you as well. And then there's this common fear of public speaking in general. people who have spoken English all their life, they still have a fear of public speaking. So when you mix all that up in the salad bowl, I want to commend you for going forth and continuing to take this test, and I want to give you a shot of confidence that you got this thing licked. And when you look back at it after you've done it, you're going to be very proud of yourself.
But in order for her to do well, she needs to relax. And if she's so tense and so upset when she goes in because she wants to do well, she will not do well.
So Carla wants you to understand that there's a big deal for you to relax. You must relax as you take this test, because if you don't relax, you may not do well because of not relaxing. So train yourself to relax. Just imagine, visualize yourself as you're taking the test that you're talking to me. And what could be better than that? Of course, except talking to Carla or talking to Huang.
Yeah. And what does she have to say to all of what we said to her?
And Carla wants to know, what do you have to say about what we have told you in the last few minutes? And in English, we call that feedback. What feedback do you have? Yes.
Okay, first of all, thank you for Carla for so much concern about me and my exam. I'm really glad and grateful to have you and your advice. So yeah, actually, I just, Carla, the reason that I just said that I couldn't be part wasn't that I was taking too much stress. This was for the reason that I'm working, like I have to do house courses as well, and beside that I have to practice my 4 modules. So at this time it's night in Pakistan, so I'm too much exhausted. So I go to bed early in than usual, than I used to before, because I have to manage 2 things, and IELTS practice is also become a part of my daily routine. So that was the only reason. I'm not taking that much stress. I'm not spending all my time into, but yeah, you just told me to join and be part of the show, because it can sometimes you can have fun with talking with people as well, and that makes you relax. Secondly, you can practice your English as well, and you can come here and practice as well. So I was really grateful to you by giving me that advice. So that's the reason I'm here today.
But what is the most important thing that I said to you? You are stressed. You keep on saying, okay, I can't do it. I hear you say that all the time. And I think, Huang, do you have anything to say on this topic? We were talking about it before we went on air.
Yep.
And before you say that, let me say, everyone goes through what you're going through. But until you learn to relax and just have fun with it, it's all a game anyway. It doesn't really matter. You are hurting yourself. Huang, I'm sorry.
No problem.
For that in.
Keep talking. No, it's kind of like we will become what we believe. So that's why how to change our mindset. That's a big question for us, right? We should arrange everything, keep relaxed, and do it, right? So don't feel tense and something like that. So you are hurting and doing something harmful for the self. And we have said that sometimes we can lead you to the water, but we are not able to make you drink. So yeah, you have to change your mindset about how to make you comfortable as much as you can, for the exam or all kind of problem or obstacles in life. Yeah. So please don't feel nervous or too much tense about that. Yes, just keep joining, talking, and feel relax as much as you can. That's the best way we can have what we expect.
I
And
seem to be
Sonia,
hang on. I seem to be understanding something a little different from what the two of you are understanding. Now, Sonia, you tell me if I have this right. She's saying that she's not nervous. She's saying that she's leaving. Goodbye. I
no, but
think that
it's a very
hear me out.
important.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Yeah,
I
I
think
want you to say it, and I'll tell you why I was saying what I was saying.
I think she's a little frustrated because she's not saying that she's nervous. She was just answering a question at the beginning of the show. She's not nervous. She's confident. She's ready to move forward. And when we continually tell her not to be nervous, and she's trying to say, "Well, I'm really not nervous. I'm just talking. I'm just answering the question."
However, you haven't been reading the messages that she has been sending to me on this topic. So she is making it very clear, and also Halong has been reading them too, about being nervous, about being, oh, I'm not going to pass the test. So you're seeing a part, she's saying one thing here, but she's saying another thing somewhere else. And the reason I bring it up is that it's not only Sonia dealing with this issue, it is everyone who deals with it. They want to do well, and because you want to do well, you get yourself so worked up that you cannot relax and do your best. And in her case, there are no problems. The shows are an hour long. Taking an hour break to speak with a native speaker is not going to hurt her. It's not like it's 3-4 hours of her time. She needs that break in order to relax. And she's back. Can you hear me now, Sonia? Sonia.
Yeah, I'm trying to get each and every thing, but sometimes maybe
it's the problem. That's the whole problem.
Carla, I'm facing internet issue. I'm also
for a moment. That's your problem. You're trying to you're working too hard. It doesn't matter whether you get every word or not. What is important is that you relax with it. I understand your need to get every word. I understand that completely. But you need to relax with it. I'm having internet issues too at the hotel I'm at. Do you hear Victor better than me? Because my internet is not great here.
I can hear you well.
Okay. But Sonia may be having an internet issue that's making it even more difficult for her. Sonia, I have been speaking to you in English for a few months now. I know how well you're doing. You have nothing to worry about. You will pass, but you won't pass if you're worried about doing it. Every time I go on air, I get nervous. Every time I go to do something that I haven't done before, I get nervous. It's very normal. But the only way to break through that nervousness is just to do it and have fun with it. Because in the long run, This test isn't that important. You're here on earth to give your gift to people. You can't give it out if you're nervous. Just relax. Be yourself. Make a mistake or two. Who the heck cares? And they don't care in IELTS either. They want to know that you can express yourself. And you can, there's no issue about it. You can do such a great job. You just need to relax. If you go in and you're really nervous, with everything I'm going through in my apartment, when I go back to my apartment and I'm looking around and all the disarray that it's in, I can't even think about what I want to bring back to the hotel. I'm not clear enough to do that. It's the same thing here. If you go into your test feeling nervous, you'll get nowhere. Trust me, you'll lose out. You need to go in and play with it. Have a good time. You're going to pass, but not if you go in thinking, I can't do this, I'll make a mistake. Who the heck cares? I just said a lot. I don't know what you heard. Could you give me an idea what you heard? Sonia? Can you give us an idea of what you heard?
She looked frozen just before she disappeared.
Yeah.
Internet
She's having some big internet issues. I hope you guys have shared out the show.
You haven't given it to us.
You have it. It's the same link that I gave to you.
Oh, it's not
Share
YouTube.
out. Yeah, just share out what I gave to you. Huang, did you share it out?
Yep,
Thank
I opened it.
Sonia, did you share the show out?
Yes.
Okay, what did you hear of what I said? Because it's not only important for you, Sonia, it's important for everyone, the people who watch and don't come to the show. It's part of this whole thing. It's a mindset thing. And it's something we all go through.
Okay, Carla.
So what did
First thing, Carla, the reason I said that I am trying to listen each and every word was not because that I was nervous. It was because that your voice was breaking, because I have bad internet connection today. The second thing, I got the frame or the actual overall idea, what you were trying to speak about. It was about being relaxed and have fun with what you are doing, because if you will get nervous, if you will get you will get anxiety or any kind of fear for something, that will not make you do better. It will make the things worse. Okay, so just try to relax yourself. Just don't push your mind. Just don't force yourself into something, because the more you will get exhausted, the more you will do wrong. And the more you will relax, the more you will be positive, and the more you will get things lighter, and you will just, succeed.
So, Sonia, that's the whole point. Now you say one thing privately and you say another thing publicly. I get it. I understand that. But this issue, do you think you're the only one going through this?
No, absolutely not, Carla. I know that every person in his or her life at some point has to deal with this issue, has to deal with some kind of fear of doing something, anxiety while going for something new. And the only thing that they can do at that time is to overcome their fear, anxiety, and just let the things go how it will go.
Sonia, do you remember when you first began coming, you wouldn't put on your camera? Now, part of it was family, but was part of it the nervousness of speaking?
No, at the beginning, it was all about my father because he didn't allow me. But later on, when he got used to of and he saw how it goes on, how the show goes on, then he certainly, like, gradually he just accepted this and allowed me to be on camera. But yeah, I remember the time when I spoke to you on an audio call. I was really nervous while speaking to a native speaker. And I remember on the second day, I talked with Victor as well. And at that time, Victor also advised me to don't be nervous. And I just took those advices and implemented on myself. And that's the reason I'm part of every show right now. Because I have overcome my fear of speaking and making mistakes. I have accepted that making mistakes are good.
But it was hard for you to do. And it's not because you're any different from anyone else. It's just a difficult thing to do. It's not something we all do every day. And because of that, we do get scared. And that's okay. It's okay to be afraid of this. It's okay to be afraid to do anything. But as you relax more and more, it becomes easier. There are many people who watch this show on a regular basis who never come. And they contact me on Messenger and they say, I want to speak to you in English. And guess what I tell them? Regardless of anything, what do you think I tell them?
Maybe you would invite them to the show, come and join us and talk to us in public, maybe?
Maybe?
Yes, absolutely. Okay, Carla, absolutely. You will say that join us on that.
It's exactly what I tell them. Because if they, yes, first of all, when I do private work, I get paid for it. That's how I earn money. But it's not only about money. If you can't pay for it, come to the freebie. Everyone makes mistakes, and it's okay that you make mistakes. Muhammad Osama, you need to put your camera on or I will remove you, please. But you need to, making the mistakes are important. And they're important for everyone. Do you want to say something to that, Huang?
Yes, Carla. Oh.
Oh, let him introduce himself after you said.
Yes, Saddam.
No, come on, Huang. I'm waiting for you to introduce yourself. Saddam cannot be here if he can't keep his camera on. What do you want to say, Huang?
Saddam, please put on the camera. Okay, I will.
Forget about him. I will take care of him in a moment if he does not put his camera on. You say what you want to say.
You are absolutely right about that. Mistake is a part of our life. It's kind of nature. It's one of the facts. And especially when learning new languages. when making mistakes, we can grow, we can learn from our mistakes. So from that, we can observe and we can get to know how much improvement we can have. So I love making mistake and correcting myself as well. So whenever I make mistake, I realize it and I keep laughing. I feel very enjoyable. And
Okay.
I feel happy.
And that's great, Hoang, because that's how I want you to feel about a mistake. Because mistakes are what they are. They're just a mistake. It's just a moment in time. It's nothing else than a moment in time. And we all make them.
Right. Yep.
Okay, Victor, would you like to say something?
Unmute
Victor is
yourself,
mute.
Victor. You are muted.
I was giving everyone a chance to practice lip reading because lip reading is a skill in and of itself. Oh, actually, I just made a mistake. That's what I did. I made a mistake, and we were talking about how making mistakes is just the way it is. You see, I made a mistake, and I'm not running behind the camera. I'm not running behind my screen and crying about it. I simply made the adjustment. And what I was saying before I was unmuted was, I was enjoying the show. It seems that the internet issues today are all over the place because everyone is coming in and coming out, and it's just not all that stable. It's hard to have a sentence when your internet is in and out, but I guess we'll just do the best that we can. I see Muhammad is trying to come in. Osama is trying to come in. And hi. Hello, Osama. Unmute yourself and say good and say hello and tell me what
Hello.
time it is.
Yeah, hello. My name is Muhammad Osama. Right now, here at 7:40 p.m. and I am here from Karachi. Karachi, I think you know.
Osama, I don't know that I have seen you before. Have you been here before?
No,
Even
no,
if he has not been here, he needs to introduce himself and tell us what he does. Do you want to
Okay.
try to lead him through that, Victor? I would really like you to do that.
He's
Okay.
really
I like
anxious
it
to
too.
say it. Osama,
Yeah.
so tell us tell us what you do, how old you
Okay.
are, stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, Victor. I am basically in a final semester of engineering. Here I am
Victor,
studying in the class.
Osama, can you speak a little slower and can you tell me your age? How old?
Okay. Yeah, my age is 22. I am
Okay.
22 years old.
Okay. Now speak a little slower so we can understand you better, please.
Okay, I'm really sorry. It's first time for me to
You're-
speak with.
You're
It's
doing
okay.
beautifully. Just keep on talking.
Okay. Carla, basically, it's my first time to speak a native person. So it's quite better for me to understand what you are saying. But if you think I'm speaking very quickly or more fluently, so just correct me. Okay. So what I am saying, yeah, I am saying that I am studying in a final semester of engineering, industrial and manufacturing engineering. from an ED University of Engineering and Technology from Karachi. Or basically, I work as a technical head of Formula One vehicle. And Formula One vehicle, I think you know, most of people are have a lot of interest on Formula One vehicle. Basically, I serve as a technical head here. Recently we presented our model in Formula Society of Automotive Engineering (FSAE) in Austria, and Alhamdulillah we secured a third position in a cost event, and now we have decided to present our vehicle in Italy, FSAE competition Italy. So let's see what will happen. And so this is all about me. And meanwhile, I also serve as a teacher. I give training to online to different students by using Zoom and other platform. So you can say this is all about me, and I am YouTuber also.
What do you, whoa, stop for a moment. What do you train people in doing?
Yeah. Basically, I have 3-year experience in a product development or product designing. So here we use a SolidWorks, a software. SolidWorks is basically a software which we people use.
Slow down a little. Go on.
Thank you, Carla. So SolidWorks is a tool. You can see a software we use here for designing, for product development, and it's a modern tool. And I have a 3-year experience of using this tool. So in my university, as I mentioned previously, an ED University. So there is a old group. I have to mention alumni group. Yeah, alumni is a perfect word. So alumni group though is a group people give funding to the other people for studying and for other purposes. So they asked me to take a classes for their scholars, those students who are getting currently scholarships, or they want to get understand or get familiar with that software. So basically I give training online. And meanwhile in COVID-19, after the COVID-19, the dean of our department told me to conduct a training of Arduino. So yeah, I have a little bit experience of training as well.
That is really good. You're doing great. Where did you learn? Where did you learn English?
Basically, I show you of many things. Yeah, I am good reader. I have multiple books. Many time I read different English related books like 0 to 1 and Rich Dad Poor Dad and the Lean Startups and many other books, many histories books. And meanwhile, I am thinking to give IELTS test in future for so that why I am eligible for masters. So yeah, so that's why currently I am working on my English. So please give me idea where I stand. My English is enough or?
Well, everyone can use practice. And the more you speak, the better you speak. Your speaking is beautiful. You should feel very proud of yourself. Where did you must be speaking English often. Where are you speaking English?
Okay.
Did you understand the question?
No, can you please repeat it? I missed what you are saying.
Okay, you need to say that right away. Otherwise, I think you understand. When you are talking to someone in a different language, You need to say, I don't understand when someone says something you don't understand. What did I just tell you?
I don't understand.
You know, what did I tell you about saying I don't understand? Sonia, open up your mic. What did I say? Should you tell someone you do not understand when you do not understand?
Carla, you are asking me or to someone else?
I'm talking to you, Osama. What did I just say to you?
Okay, and can you please just repeat your question?
I can see that your problem is learning to listen better.
Yeah, maybe.
We often do not listen, but we talk to talk. There are two parts of a conversation. One is talking. Do not take notes. Do not take notes. You need to learn to listen. When you take notes, you are not always using your ears. What did I just tell you?
Okay.
Tell me what I just told you. I want to make sure you understand.
Carla, you said that whenever you are making notes, so your ear is not engaged with that person in terms of listening. So you are saying this, if I'm not wrong.
Very good. You have
Thank you.
You need to listen. When I talk, you listen. When you talk, I listen. Okay? You have two ears, correct?
Yes.
What do you use your ears for?
I use my ear for listening, only listening.
Absolutely. You have one mouth. What do you use your mouth for?
I use my mouth for speaking.
Okay. So when you are not speaking, should you be listening?
Yeah. There is a two, I can say two theories. I don't know who quote this theory, but some people believe in it. Whenever you are talking to someone, your mind is not actively engaged at that level. And other person, those who believe in multitasking like me, so we people always believe in whenever we are writing, we are understanding what you are saying. So it's me, I say, yes, I can understand you and I can make a notes as well and continuously maintain an eye contact with you.
What did you come here to do?
To learn from you. You are most respectable for me.
Okay. What did you come to learn from me?
Basically, I came here for talk to you. Specifically, you people give trainings to students, how we speak and how we understand you, what you are saying, and then how can I reply to native people. This is the main target.
Right. If that is true, What do you need to do when you are listening when I am speaking?
The only thing I should need to do is to concentrate on your talk by using my ear.
Right. And when I stop speaking, what do you need to do?
When you stop speaking, I should need to speak and to give the answer of your question.
And how do I know that you are listening? How do I know you are listening?
When I give a proper answer of your question, so then you will understand that I clearly understand the question, your question, then
Okay. Now,
Is phone breaking up?
our
breaking up.
our answers opinions.
Osama, you are breaking up. Can you hear us clearly?
He's frozen.
Yeah, we'll need to come back. Osama, go out and come back. We'll be back. Can you hear me now? Open up your mic. Osama,
Yes.
when you do not understand, what do you need to do? Can you hear me, Osama?
Yeah. Here, internet problem, I think, but now it's okay. We can speak.
Okay, did you hear me? When
Yeah.
you do not, listen closely to the question. This is a trick question. When you do not understand, what should you tell me? Osama, can you hear me?
He's frozen.
No, I don't think he is.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Let him go. No, he isn't.
No.
When you do not understand me, what should you tell me? Can you hear me, Osama? Yeah, his internet is not good. Osama,
He's frozen.
yeah, this is typical for Karachi. When you do
Yes,
not
I am
understand,
hearing you, but your screen is freeze here. Am I audible?
yes. Answer my question. When you do not understand me, what should you do?
He should go out and come back in.
Osama, when you do
Yes.
not understand me, what should you do?
I am really sorry.
Okay. Victor, Sonia, answer the question for him and he may hear you.
Am I?
Sonia, can you hear Carla?
Yes, I can hear you very well, but Carla, sometimes she breaks, her voice is breaking, but I can understand what she's saying.
Okay, then answer my question.
Okay, should I answer the same question that you asked Osama?
What do you think?
Okay, so I will.
No,
Yeah, when
you didn't answer me. What do you think? I
Yeah,
asked
because
you
that
the
was the
same
last question I had. Okay, but I didn't heard you. I just only heard when you were talking to Osama, then your voice was breaking, and then you talked to me.
Okay, answer the question.
Okay. So, yeah, obviously, when we don't understand the other person, we should say that I cannot understand. Can you repeat? Or can you elaborate? Or can you, like this, we can use these statements to make them understand that we haven't got what they are trying to deliver.
Did you hear her, Osama?
Yes, I hear.
What did she just tell you?
Sanya, can you please just repeat it? What you are saying? Basically, my internet is not.
Yes, absolutely. I can do it for you. Carla was asking you a question when she was like, when her voice was breaking. The question was that if you do not understand what the other person in front of you is saying, what you have to do, what you have to say to that person. So the answer is that you will ask the other person that, can you repeat the question? I didn't quite get you were saying, or can you elaborate? Or what's happening right now? I usually say, Carla, can you repeat, because your voice was breaking? So you can use these kind of statements in order to make other people understand that you didn't quite get what they were saying. Okay, Osama?
What did you hear her say, Osama? Osama, did you understand her?
He freezes every few seconds. He's frozen now.
His internet is poor. Anyway, I don't know what to do about it because we really can't talk to him when his internet is so poor. Can you hear me? Because I think I'm now going into a place.
I hear you well. I hear you very well.
Yes,
Okay.
And I have during the whole show.
Okay, so it may be something else happening right now. The English show will be happening for children, for people 20 years old and younger today in about an hour because of the change in time in the United States. So it'll be at 9 p.m. Pakistan time and 12 p.m. noon in the United States. Osama, put on your mic. Osama, put on your microphone, please.
Yes, I can.
Can you hear
Sorry
me?
Yeah, I hear. I hear you.
Okay. Are you near your router? Are you near your internet router? Where is it? Where is your router?
My router is just near by my room.
Is it in your room?
Just
is it in your room or is it in another?
No.
When you
outside of my room.
When you come to the show another time, be in the room where your router is. That will help. What did I just tell you?
Okay. Next time I will try to come with another router.
That's not what I said. I said, come in the room where you have your router. So it's close to you. What did I just tell you?
Okay, just give me a minute.
No, I want, he doesn't listen. He can't.
Yeah.
You need to listen. When you come again, come in the room where the router is. What did I just tell you?
Noted.
No, I asked you to answer my question. What did I just tell you? Noted is not answering the question. What did I just tell you?
Yes, not understanding.
Good, that's what you say. Sonia, can you explain to him what I just told him?
Okay, Carla. Muhammad Osama, when Carla was saying that the next time when you will join us, you can be in the room exactly where the router is, so that you will not face internet connectivity issue and we will be able to talk to you properly without any distraction or disturbance, okay? But
Quiet,
I think
quiet, no more. What did she just tell you, Osama?
She tell me whenever next time I join the meeting, so I should need to whenever I join the meeting, so I sit in that room where the router is in.
And why?
Because we overcome the distractions and this internet issue.
Yes, it helps with the internet issue. If it's in another room, you may have more problems. What did I just tell you, Osama?
Yes, you are absolutely right.
I asked you a question. What did I just tell you?
You tell me whenever I join next time meeting, so I sit in that room where the internet is in. So that's helped me. That's helped me to overcome that internet's problem, and we clearly understand you and clearly speak with you. So this is you are saying.
Very good. We will work on both your speaking and listening skills. There is a show every Monday and Wednesday, my English show. I suggest you like my Speak English Foundation page, and you will get notifications when I am live. Do not come before I'm live. What did I just tell you?
You said every Wednesday or Saturday, your
Monday and Wednesday.
yeah, Monday and Wednesday your shows, you are live on your shows to, or it is specifically listening and speaking. So this is what you are saying.
And you come at 9 p.m. What time is the show?
Yeah, it's 9 p.m.
What days?
It's Monday or Wednesday.
Monday, yeah, and or Wednesday. Very good.
Yeah, and Wednesday.
Right. You have a great smile. You just need, we need to get you better internet, but I can't do that for you. And with that, we have been here for an hour, and I have the English show for people 20 years old and younger now, or in an hour. So we're going to end the show. I will be back at 12 noon my time, 9 p.m. Pakistan time, to talk to the people who are 20 years old and younger. And can we wave goodbye? Everyone
Bye.
wave goodbye. Bye bye.
Bye.